Hey, everybody. It is the 27th of April, Tuesday, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful, fantastic, super amazing day. I got to show you this, though, because a friend of mine, Lisa, was showing some pictures from Atlanta where it was storming, pouring rain and everything. Well, while that was going on earlier today, we had this most beautiful snowstorm, and everything again white here. Crazy, right? We're supposed to get like 4 inches before this storm completely leaves us, like over 6 inches up on the mountain. So, anyhow, I'm not skiing because of my knee, but I'm excited for those people that are getting out in the back country and enjoying this beautiful snow and everything. And I also want to say thank you again to all the people that have sent their loves and prayers for Yuta's and my wife's sister's transition. Elka's doing very well over there in Germany and getting all the arrangements done, and it's amazing. So it's a lot of all this how you deal with life and life's experiences is a lot to do with how we handle life in general on a daily basis. What is our outlook in life? Are you always looking for the blessings? Are you always looking for the good things in life, the positive things in life, or do you see the glass half empty type of thing, right? So anyhow, all that being said, I just want to say thank you again publicly for all the outpouring on the one post that I did make. And I just want to say thank you very much. Hi, Brent. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. So today's topic is what makes a successful network marketer. So as you come on, just let us know if you're watching it live, watching the replay. And as always, I love it when we get a discussion going in the comments, whether we do it while it's going live, which is the best amongst the viewers, or if on the replay or whatever. And again, I will respond when I can. And I will always welcome an open dialogue in the private messaging, or a dialogue in the private messaging at all as well. So why network marketing to begin with? And what are we talking about network marketing? All right, as Robert Kiyosaki has said, the rich and wealthy build networks, everyone else looks for work. In other words, a job. So what is network marketing? Hi, Don. Good to see you from Ohio. What is network marketing? It's basically an industry that's been around since the early 60s. And it's a way for the average person like you, me, or somebody that has a job, or especially a job mentality, or has an entrepreneurial spirit, can really create massive wealth for themselves. Will everybody that enters the industry of network marketing to make money be successful? No, I can tell you that right off. What we know are the numbers don't lie, and most people are not willing to put forward the effort required to be successful. Is it possible for everybody? You better believe it. Hello, Jim. Good to see you on here. Absolutely. So I was looking up some statistics. These are all from the DSA.org website. But listen to this, $35.2 billion in sales. This is from 2019. To $35.2 billion in sales. This is not a small industry. When you think about the CBD market that we're in, right, with our Sealy Swish, that's just over $1 billion. So the network marketing in general, just within the United States, even though we are the largest in sales, but network marketing per capita is actually somewhat bigger in other countries, I believe, as well. So, or as big. All right, so that has grown in the last 10 years by $6 billion. What does that tell you? This is a growth industry. More and more people are getting into network marketing because they're looking for answers. And I will tell you, I will promote our company. To me, there's no better compensation plan out there. Somebody wants to have that discussion offline, I'll be happy to do that. And I will show you that I don't think there's more money in a compensation plan than what we have. So if you're looking for a network marketing company, I know we can help you make money if you're willing to follow some of the stuff that I'm going to cover here on this live. So 35.2 billion in sales, that's a 6 billion increase in the past 10 years. It's only going to be going up from there. So it's not too late to get in, right? Especially with our company, we're only 2 years old. 6.8 million people are in this industry. Direct selling industry, network marketing industry combines into that. There's different platforms, different styles of this. We're just going to lump it all together into network marketing for the argument of this discussion. 0.9%, so less than 1%, or about 1% are full-time network marketers. I'm full-time, but I'm really kind of full-time part-time. All right. I do not do this 24/7. I do not do this 10 hours a day every single day or 8 hours a day every single day. There are days where I only touch on it 1 or 2 hours. There's other days where I'll put in 4 or 5 hours. But there's a lot of time during the day that I am not actually working my business. All right. But I would still say that I am full-time because the way the DSA.org defines that is 30 hours or more per week. And I would definitely say that I am doing that. Okay. That's half of a typical 60-hour work week, right? Or 40-hour work week. It's a little bit less than that. When I had a job, I definitely worked more than 60 hours a week, especially in the military. And then I would say so when I was on the road, it was 24 hours a day as a Southwest pilot. So, that's still over 60 hours a week that I was working. Well over. All right. So that means that there's, I'm sorry, that's 1 million people, not 1%. 1 million people are, my bad on that. 1 million people are doing this full time. Just under 6 million are part timers. So most people that get started with this industry are part time because they're doing this while they got a job, just like I did, right? You're working part time in your network marketing industry company to eventually replace your full time income. That's what we do here. There are approximately 37 million customers. So there is definitely a marketplace out there. More and more people are turning to their network marketing to buy their goods than ever before. It's phenomenal. And one of the reasons is the quality. Like this kind of quality, you cannot get in the marketplace. You might be able to get a CBD, but you ain't going to get this kind of quality and these types of results that you do with our product. They just can't. All right, because they got to pay for all the marketing, they got to pay for the selling, the marketplace, like in a grocery store or wherever they're putting their product, advertising. We don't do any of that with network marketing, right? The only advertising we have are the representatives that spread the word about the product, and then we get paid by the company to do that. So keep costs down, and then the technology behind this with our particular product really keeps costs down, and that's why we can afford what we do with our prosperity plan and pay out as well as we do. Get this one, 74% of the demographic in network marketing is women. I can tell you that is a very powerful statistic. Who's doing this? Mostly women, all right? So for all you women out there, I am looking for some powerhouses. I'm looking for people that really want this and desire it and want to change. And I'm telling you, we can help mentor you to that. All right. What states lead? California and Texas. Go figure, right? Some of the largest states in the country. Then Florida, New York, and Illinois, surprisingly. So those are some of the bigger states, but that doesn't mean it is in all 50 states. All right, from Hawaii to New York and Alaska and everywhere in between, you can find people in network marketing. So why network marketing? There you have it. The numbers don't lie. Multi-billion-dollar industry, tons of money to be made, people making $1 million a month, hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, $50,000 a month, down to $1,000 or $2,000 a month, down to zero. All right. So why are there people making $100,000 a month and other people making zero that have been in the same amount of time in their company? It's not because of the products. It's not because of the compensation plan. It is primarily because of us. All right. We're the limiting factor that holds ourselves back from being successful in network marketing. Have you ever done network marketing? Drop that in. Don't necessarily mention a name of a company right now. That's not what this is about. But if you've done network marketing or been in network marketing, you want to share your experience, positive, negative, please drop that in the comment. This is an open discussion. I'll be happy to have a discussion with you. If you haven't had success, then we'll get into maybe why you didn't have success. Would you desire to have a home business? How would it be? I mean, I get, sometimes I'm in my quote unquote pajamas until 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. All right. I get to do whatever I want to do with my time. I get to tell myself how often I get sick, which I haven't been sick in the last 2 years, which is amazing. I get to tell myself how much I'm going to make. If I want to increase my income, then I'll work a little bit harder. Maybe I need to put in a little bit more than 30 hours a week. but you get to decide that, not your boss, not your employer. The only thing that's different is you're not guaranteed income in network marketing, where with your job, as long as you show up and you're alive and you're doing a halfway decent job, you'll make some money. But you're limited by what they believe your value brings. Here, you decide your value. And then what would be holding you back from actually getting started? So what makes a successful network marketer? I would say, I've been in and out of this industry for over 20 years. I've been in it very solidly for the last 2 years with our current company. And I would say by far, by none, hunger. Those that are hungry will be successful here. All right. How long it takes for that success to kick in, there is a whole plethora of other factors that we're going to talk about. But if you're hungry, if you're teachable, if you're coachable, in other words, you allow the ego to be put aside, listen to those that have been successful in the industry, and then model what they are doing, you will have success. I totally believe everyone can be successful here if they're willing to go to work on themselves and be teachable and coachable. So hunger is number one. The number two is desire. You have to have a strong desire to achieve that which you want in life. A lot of people settle. They settle, you know what? It just isn't worth it. I'm okay. I'm doing okay. I can get by with what I've got. My visions, my dreams, my goals, my desires, they're just not worth me changing that much. I kind of like the way I am right now. In other words, they're very comfortable being miserable. They're not willing to step outside that comfort zone long enough for the change to take place. And they resort back to their old ways, their old comfort level, even though they're in misery, even though they would, they see somebody that's doing very well for themselves and they've got the yacht, or they're taking that family on that first class vacation. They go, boy, that would be nice, but I'm not willing to do the work. Even if I can show them how it is possible for them to have that for themselves and their family. But they'll reside back to, you know what, my dreams, they're just not worth it. All right. So that is probably the biggest killer of all. So you got to have that hunger, keep it alive. You got to have the desire, and you got to have your own vision. We can help paint a vision for you until it becomes your own, but that's work. What's better is for you to find that inner vision within you, how you would love your life to be, how you've always wanted it to be, and then allow that hunger to take over to make it possible. There's so many examples out there of highly successful people that have followed that exact recipe. They had that inner desire, that vision, something bigger than themselves, something bigger than where they are right now, and wanted to achieve it. And they went after it. And in order to achieve that, the next thing on my list is consistency. I would say, outside of settling back into your comfort zone, the other biggest killer in this business, in this industry of network marketing, is people are not consistent. They'll get all fired up, they get started and they get all fired up. They'll be in for that first month or two, and man, they're just on fire and they're going and cranking this thing out, and they're making money, and man, everything's great. And then they take a break. Yeah, it's okay to take a break. We target 90-day stints. We like to go, that's what we coach and train, 90-day sprints, if you will. Take a week to recoup and then get right back into it. If you do not allow and do not treat this as a business, it could demoralize you. All right. We talked a lot about self-worth in the past. It could negatively affect your self-worth. And chances of being successful in this industry go way down. But if you touch this business of yours, remind yourself of your vision, your dream, your goal daily, and you touch your business daily, make a new contact, talk with somebody that's already in your business and help them through whatever they're going through today, or talk with somebody that they're talking to, help them out. Doing something, make a post on Facebook, read a book, whatever it is, do something, at least an hour every single day for your business, for yourself, so that you can keep that hunger alive and you can keep growing. I had a very fantastic phone call from a lovely lady today, and she's like, I need a pep talk. I'm like, great, okay, let's have a talk. And by the end of the conversation, I felt personally it was a very productive conversation. I hope she felt the same. And by the end of the conversation, you could just hear it. She just felt uplifted. We're here for people that way too. So part of it, it's actually further down on my list, is to have a mentor or somebody, accountability partner is very important too. But let me go in order, okay? So hunger, desire, vision, consistency, and then be duplicatable. You may be able to be really good at this. And, some people will come on and they've got that ability to be able to be really good and make a lot of money for themselves, but they're not duplicating through their team members. Duplication is huge. Your business will die. You cannot do this all yourself, and we're not looking for another job. We're looking to build a network. We're looking to build up other leaders in our businesses that are basically going to be taking over that work for us. All right. And as you start growing this to $50,000, $100,000 a month, now you're just touching in or contacting your leaders to find out how they're doing, what you can do to help them out. But they're pretty much running your business at that point. And that's what you're looking for. You want to build up those leaders. Well, in order to create those leaders and to be able to have other people below you be successful in network marketing, you got to have a system. You have to have a system that you can plug them into that they can follow just as easily as you followed. Without a system, your duplication is going to die. And I am proud to say of the system that we've developed, been around Mr. Hager for 19 years or so, and I utilize his system. I listen to what he does. He is my mentor. He is my accountability person in this business. And we utilize, and that's what we tap people into. Well, first thing they get started, we get everybody started the same way. We do that. We got like 7, 8 bullets, and we have people go through that bullet system. And that way we at least know they've got the information. What they do with that information is totally up to them. But it's also our job to become more successful in network marketing to help walk them through those bullet points and get them started the right way. So if you're in network marketing and your mentor or your upline or the people you're working with hasn't plugged you into a system, you got to start knocking on some doors and find out what their system is and plug into it. If you're with us, I can guarantee you we will plug you into a system that flat out works. Look at Julia and what she did in her first month in this business collectively with all the different income that she made was well over $2,000. And that's pretty powerful to start out scratch. No, and she did not have any help from spillover or anything like that. She did it all on her own and went C4. So don't complain about where you're at in the business at all ever. Those are reasons. All right. Julie had no help. She made it happen all on her own. And that's because she had the hunger, she had the desire, she had the vision. I know what her 6-month goal is. I know what her 1-year goal is. And I know what her 3-month goal is. And we're going to hit those points as long as she continues to do those, that part. And now we're going to get into the duplication aspect for Julia as well, just to use that as example. Leadership is king. All right. You got to have strong leadership in your organization. Ours starts at the top of our company, who is a gentleman that's earned over $30 million in this industry. And he teaches us consistently every Monday night. Every Wednesday, we have a phone call with him where he gets on for 2 hours, gives up of his time, 2 hours, that any member in our company can ask him questions, business building questions, questions about our product or anything else. And then probably another big one, it goes along with the desire and the hunger and the vision, is tenacity. One of my natural gifts is I'm very tenacious. You tell me something, I can't do it, I will find a way to make it happen. If I haven't been able to accomplish, I am eventually going to make it happen. All right, that's just who I am. If you don't have that naturally, then I encourage you to read books, get surrounded by people that do have that type of personality or that type of discipline, and get yourself to feed off of that and then start modeling yourself off of some of the habits that they do that are making them successful. All right, tenacity, resourcefulness. Don't always be constantly going to the person above you and asking them for the answer. Go try to find it out for yourself first. Nothing bugs me more when I was in the military and younger folks would just go to the instructor to ask them the question because they know that the instructor knew the answer. And I would say, well, where could you find that answer? And I would have them go look it up and then come back and tell me. All right, same thing here in this business. If I'm going to be a leader, I cannot always be the shell answer man for the people below me. I have to direct them to where the information is so that they can find it. Better, and the people that I know are going to be future leaders, are those that find the answer for themselves. All right, they're asking the questions, but they're going and finding that answer for themselves. And if they can't find it, that's when they come to their mentor or their leader. They've looked and they'll tell me, hey, guy, man, I'm trying to find the answer to this question. I've looked here, here, and here, and here. I just can't simply find it. Do you know the answer, or do you know where I can find it? That's a resourceful person. That's somebody that's got hunger and desire, has a vision, is consistent, is duplicating, because now they can teach that down to their people as well. It's signs of leadership. That's somebody I want to work with, then grow them even further. All right. And then the last two that I have written down here are mentor and be accountable. Right. So I can't stress that enough. If you're in this industry and you don't have a mentor, if you don't have somebody that's teaching you along the way and guiding you, the pluses and minuses, and correcting you on what you can be doing better, sometimes it's the littlest things that make the biggest difference. You need to have a mentor in this industry to be successful. You cannot go to a hospital and say, hey, I want to be a doctor, and put on a lab coat and all of a sudden you're a doctor. All right. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, but that's what people think when they come into here. Oh, I know everything. I know how to do this. All I got to do is talk to my friends and families, and they're going to get started. Then they're going to talk to their friends and family and get started. It's great theory, but that's not how it works. All right, there's a lot to this industry, and that's why you want to have a mentor, so we can shortcut a lot of the growing pains that's going to go through, that you may go through in building this business. All right, not everything's going to go picture perfect. And when things aren't going well, you need somebody to lean on. When things are going well, you need somebody to share in your successes. That's what your mentor's there for. And then also, whether it's your mentor or somebody else, you need absolutely, absolutely, did you hear what I just said? Absolutely need an accountability partner. Too many people think they just want to do this on their own. Too many people think that, well, I can do this. Too many people think they got all the answers, or they're allowing their ego to drive them so far into the ground that they end up killing their dreams and their vision. You got to have an accountability partner. And I'm always offering that up to my team. It's amazing how few actually take me up on it. And that tells me a lot about where they are in this business. All right. But if you've got an accountability partner that you're answering to every single day, then you're going to be touching your business every single day in some way. And if you're not, you can go, hey, you know what? I had an off day today. I didn't touch my business. The accountability partner is going to say, great. All right. Well, at least you're aware of it. Now, what can we do tomorrow? All right. Because this is a lot about awareness. Sometimes we think we're doing the business, but when you talk to your accountability partner, well, what are your results from that effort? All right. So there's a lot of income producing activities that people don't do, and they're doing non-income producing activities thinking they're working their business. Again, the accountability partner is the one that's going to be able to kind of point some of that stuff out. So as I close this thing out, I'm going to re-ask those questions. Why network marketing? Have you ever done network marketing? What would you desire with a home business to achieve? What are some of your visions and goals? And then what's holding you back if you've never done one, or maybe you tried one a while back? This industry has evolved tremendously over the years. It's a very highly respected $35 billion industry, 37 million customers. I mean, come on, you cannot poo-poo this industry. You can poo-poo it, but you're poo-pooing your own vision and your own dreams, your own goals and your own desires by poo-pooing it. Open your mind, start finding out, discovering for yourself what this is all about. The last thing that I have written down here is take the eyes off yourself. In the very beginning, yeah, it's all about you. But to be successful, to be a successful network marketer, this is not about you at all. This is about the team that you're and the leaders that you are building below you. Help those people create or achieve their dreams, their goals, their visions, and you are building a successful business in network marketing. You have no choice but to become successful in this business. And probably the biggest, one of the other reasons, if you're doing everything else we talked about, that you're not seeing big successes in network marketing, is because you're not building up people below you enough. And there's lots of books, there's lots of guidance, and again, plugging into our system is going to help you with all of that. All right. Meet the prospects where they are, not where you wish them to be. Meet people where they are. Understand what's going on in their life from their perspective. Ask questions. You gotta ask questions. Somebody posted on another site, said, what would you tell your younger self in this industry of network marketing that you know now? And my number one answer was, ask questions rather than tell. Right? And I'm saying basically, I want to find out about that person, make it all about that other person. I always thought I was, but in essence, really what I was doing when I was new and a freshman in this industry is I was telling people about my business, making it all about me, even though I was looking to do the opposite. And how you switch that around is by asking very powerful questions, building rapport with your prospects and your team members, knowing about their families, knowing about what their visions and goals are, and then go to work with them. All right. So that's kind of my vlog for today. Wow, that was a long one. Sorry. Anyhow, it's just I'm really passionate about it. As you can tell, I hope you feel my passion because I really believe in this industry. I really want to see people succeed in it, whether they're with us or not. I want to see this industry succeed even bigger and brighter and better than it is right now. So anyhow, hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a wonderful evening and we'll see you soon. And I'm going to enjoy looking at this snow. Bye-bye.